begin, I just wanted to say everybody's got their baby chairs. I can't really see people right now, but hopefully more people will turn their cameras on. If you can, make it so that I could see you, that would be great. But I'm just going to try to be as descriptive as possible, and I'll take little breaks from the chair and kind of peek in and see how people are doing. Okay, let's see if I can also change my view. I'm pinned, so I'll change to gallery and I can probably see you all better. Oh, fabulous. Okay, so before we begin, while people are getting settled, I just wanted to take a moment to focus on some gratitude. Just so grateful that we have this community. I'm so grateful that we have this amazing work to share with each other. I'm so grateful to Gratz for, bringing us all together to celebrate the holiday. And I just want to appreciate my own personal health, that I can be here with you today. And I think it would be great if, everybody just take a moment to feel that gratitude. And then actually the first exercise that we're going to start with takes us back to Thanksgiving. So my inspiration was the Thanksgiving Day balloons and how they inflate. And so I'm going to introduce the baby chair with actually a rest position in the baby chair that's become one of my favorite things to do. So you're going to sit back in your chair, snuggling your tailbone up way to the back, and you're going to reach for your handles. And you can bring the soles of the feet together, and your palms will begin by facing forward. But as you tip forward, I'm going to call this child's pose on the baby chair. You let your palms rotate up. So if you had a manicure, your fingernails would be facing the ceiling, and just stay there and breathe for a moment like you are a deflated Thanksgiving Day balloon. Just let it all hang. So, Joe talked a lot about being active, but he also talked a lot about rest. So think of this as a rest pose, and you can come back to this rest pose at any time that it suits you. So now we're going to grow out of this position. So there you are, you're your deflated Thanksgiving Day balloon. And I want you to imagine being inflated a little at a time from the bottom. And as you're getting inflated, your spine is finding the chair back behind you. Yes, that's it. So you can conscientiously align your spine against the back. Great. When you arrive at the top, let your handles come toward your armpits. Yeah. And then find a full expression by stretching your arms out to the sides. So that's your fully inflated Thanksgiving Day balloon. Okay, and then we're going to deflate you again. So you're going to bring the palms in, and you're going to roll off the back of the chair, and you're going to hang forward, folding at your hips. Let your head go right toward your feet. It's kind of an interesting place to stretch out your back because your hips are supported, but your head can hang. Right? There's not too many places we could do that, okay? And then once again, inflate from the bottom, consciously find your powerhouse, pull the powerhouse back toward the chair back, align your back. As you grow, your fists begin to find the armpits, right? And then you can fully extend your arms, reach. That's it, finding your full expansion. And then come back out of it again, deflate. So I'm going to let you guys do that just two more times. And this is sort of our starting button to get us aligned with our chair. And I'll do it too, just in case anybody wants to look, right? Because also I'm highlighted, I think, in the video. So it's good for me to repeat it. So here you are. I think in yoga, this is called Tarasana. Anyway, so you're hanging forward and then pulling the abdomen up and letting that align you into the chair back. As you get to the top, your palms face forward and come to the armpits, and you find a big breath, big expansion, and then deflate out of it. It's also a nice opportunity to connect to your breath. Fall forward and hang. Okay, and then just one more time, finding your chair back, pulling up and into the body, finding your powerhouse into the chair back, rolling up, bringing the fists to the armpits, reaching out, expanding, finding a big self, and then coming back down. Okay, so we're gonna stop here now with your fists at your armpits, and we're gonna do what I'm calling Rock'em Sock'em Robots, which is a toy that we have here in America. I don't know if it's worldwide, but you're gonna stretch both arms forward and back. And whenever I do this, I hear the Christmas song. Well, actually, it's like a parade of the wooden soldiers or something, but ba-da-da-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-da-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-da-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Yeah. So just pressing out like you're doing push-ups. Yeah, but we'll call them Rock'em Sock'em Robots for the festive day. Okay, so now one arm, right arm, left. And really trying to feel that your shoulder blade stretches back just as much as your hand stretches forward. So trying to find two-way stretch. And when you do that, your spine will probably stay calm, right? Thumbs are moving directly out from your armpits. Your arms might be getting tired, but stay with me. Okay, a couple more boxing, Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Okay, now no pause, just changing arms. That's it, punch, punch. That's it. And you don't want to hear any noise on your chair back, right? On your Gratz chair. No scraping springs. Let's do 4 more sets, 3 more sets, 2 more sets, 1 more set, and let's go back to our lovely rest pose. Okay, so you're gonna let your head fall forward, turn your palms upward, right? So you're internally rotating your arms here. Take a breath into your back. Let it go. And then once again, find your powerhouse. Pull it off the legs. Pull your powerhouse off your pelvis. Start bringing your body back, 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 aligning, stacking. And now we're going to take the Saks Fifth Avenue doll. So if you're from New York, you can go by Saks Fifth Avenue, and there are all these animated dolls in the window. So the first thing I'd like you to do is just freeze your arms out to the side and a little in front of you, and just take little head tilts. Just rotating your chin on the top of the spine. Okay, just loosening up through the neck. Then you're going to find a place where your head is steady and hug. Just really feeling like the only thing in your body that moves are these hugging arms. Take an exhale as you hug in. Inhale, open, exhale, hug in. Feel your powerhouse pulling back toward the chair back, but also kind of smoothing up the chair back. Just like that feeling of inflating. Keep it going. 6, 2 more times, 1 more time, and then moving on to a different doll where it just goes 1 arm in, single arm, single arm. See if you can feel your side body, and maybe we could take the iconography of an angel wing, right? So you're bringing your angel wing forward. Let's do 4 more sets. Your arms are going to feel great after this. 2 more sets. And 1 more set. All right, and let's go back to our rest pose for a moment. So let the arms come down, let your head bow forward. Your manicure turns up in this position. You can take a deep breath, letting the springs kind of traction out your arms. Exhale, let that go. And then you're going to roll back up, restacking the bones 1 at a time. Okay, so now we're going to take reindeer antlers. We're going to lean forward with the chair and bring the thumbs to touch, and bring your thumbs not quite at the top of your head, but a little behind, and keep that lean, that diagonal lean, and press out and away. Okay, just from the top of the head, just going from there first. We'll come back to a bigger stretch later. Feel your powerhouse lifting up and back. 2 more, 1 more. All right, taking the chair back with you, leaning back, toy soldier. So now you're gonna bring your knees together and your feet together. So we'll take a little break from this position and we're gonna take the rowing. So you're gonna stretch, we'll call it toy soldier for today. You're gonna press out and up, lower down, lift out and up, lift up, and open out to the sides of the room. And again, from your armpits, yeah, from here, from the chest, reaching out and away, lowering down, growing tall, 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 tallest, and then open. Good. I want to watch if it's okay. I'm going to come closer to the screen. You guys repeat, okay? Do at least 2 more. Reaching up, out, and away, and lowering forward and down. So some people could maybe lean the head back just a little bit. So honor the angle of your chair, right? So if your chair has this much of an angle backwards, your head is going to also have that angle. And it'll feel almost like you're doing everything on a slight diagonal, right? But the angle of your head is important. Try to match it up with the angle of your spine, everybody. Good. Take 1 more just like that. And really take that inhale as your arms come up. It's such a great place to take a breath in. Good. Okay. Let's move on to something that I'm calling the peppermint twist. So you can bring the soles of the feet together again. By the way, these are my actual pajamas. I bought them all for my family. We have matching PJs. I might wind up, I have workout clothes underneath, so you might see me stripping, but I have other clothes on underneath. Okay, so you're gonna take 1 arm up, 1 arm down. And let's begin by doing kind of like a pinwheel. So you're gonna open your arms out to the side, keep them a little in front of you, right? Don't let them hang behind you. Keep them a little teeny bit in front of you, default in front of you. And then take the other arm up. So a little bit like a pinwheel first, right? So just kind of getting that arm motion going. Right, and it's like each time you move through center is an invitation to get a little bit taller or even to just refine where your head is. Think of it that way. Okay, so the next time you have 1 arm up, 1 arm down, start to rotate toward your lower arm. Feel the opposite arm, the arm that's up, feel that side of the back coming off the chair, and then bring it back onto the chair. You're gonna pinwheel your arms, take the other arm up. Hi, Carolina. And then you're gonna rotate around. Feel your chair back on the arm that's down and peel the other arm, the arm that's up, peel that side of the back off. Coming back through the center, open the arms out to the side. Yeah, think of twisting, rotating around, just like a peppermint candy cane, yeah? Candy cane twist. And then rotating back. That's it. And then pinwheel your arms and go to the other side. You can exhale into your twist. And inhale as you come center. And exhale into your twist. And inhale into your center. 1 more time each way. I'm going to watch if I can. Just take a little look at how everybody's doing. Yeah, go up and around. That's it. Good. And then the next time you arrive to the center, we're actually going to go face a little differently on your chair. So I'm calling this like the sleigh ride section. I'm going to turn my chair a little bit so you can see. Right, I think that's good. Yeah, okay. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is kind of like a chest expansion, but you're gonna lean into the back of the chair. Yeah, let your belly really rest into it. Let your hips really rest into it. I actually like to have my knees a little apart and my heels touching. So I'm a little like, you can't see, I'm a little like that. Yeah. Taking a hold of your handles. Just find your spine stacking and you're just going to move back. So everything we've been doing has kind of been punching forward, but now you're getting a chance to find the back and then come out of the tension. And again, inhale and pull into the tension. You can add the looks if you like. Center and release. And you can alternate sides where you look to first. And the purpose of this is to just feel like your neck is free. And what makes the neck free is keeping the shoulders down and back. Okay, so this is like we're on the sleigh looking down. Now we're on the sleigh aiming upward. So I want you to pull your springs up. This is a real doozy. It's hard to do, but you're gonna pull and lift the back and then come out of it a little. Yeah, so it's a little bit of a back extension motion, but we're really working the arms and the shoulders. Yeah, so again, relaxing out of the spring and then pulling into your spring and lifting up. And it feels like a lot of effort, but you really, afterwards, it feels like a smart thing to really be doing for your body, because when do we ever do this? And actually in Joe's archival work, there's a lot more overhead spring pulls like this than we have in our classical work. It's a juicy. One more. All right, we're gonna take it just a little bit easier, and we're gonna move on to our Swakati. So you're gonna place one knee on the chair, give yourself a little bit of space in between the chair back for this first one, and you're gonna lean, honoring the angle of the back of the chair, and bring this arm up. I call this like the recovery for the elves working in the toy shop, all that stuff they're doing with their arms. So think about working the backs of the arms here. You're gonna open to the side and then come back, right? So the elves are probably always working with their hands in front of them. And this is an opportunity to do the opposite, right? Joe has a great quote where he says, all the normal healthy body should require is a change from what it's previously been subjected to, right? Okay, so now we're gonna switch hands, and your chair's gonna actually come toward you, and you're gonna try to keep it towards you as you go up and down and up and down. We're doing like 5 of each. I believe we did 5 of the first one. Sometimes when I'm talking, I lose count, like all Pilates teachers. Okay, and then we're gonna let this move away. And I think of this also sort of like a magic wand, or like sprinkling, I don't know, magic elf dust around. But you're gonna lift the arm overhead and down and look toward your bottom hand. Yeah, we'll do 3 in each direction because this one reverses. I like to take that inhale at the top, exhale at the bottom. Now we're gonna reverse. One more time. Okay, so we have another side to do. I'm going to leave it up to you if you want to stay with your chair facing the way that it is, or if you want to rotate so you could see the screen. I'm going to choose to rotate. Okay. All right, we're taking about 5 of each. And for the first one, right, you want to give that little bit of space, try to mirror the angle of your chair back. Grab a hold of the handle. Right, now I'm starting to get really hot. I'm gonna have to start taking the layers off. Okay, and reaching away and back. And I really like to focus on how my posterior deltoid, or like this area of my arm, is bringing my upper arm from in front of me to in line with me. Does that make sense? Got a little close. Yeah. Right, so from in front of me to in line with me. Okay. All right. And then bringing the chair back in and going up and down. You can feel your obliques a little bit too through this series, right? Like your abdominals have to really work to support your spine. One more. Good, and then one of my favorites, although they're all kind of my favorites. Try to really make sure that there's no twist in your body. There's only twist in your eyes. Yeah, you're only turning your head. Reaching up and down. And inhaling as you come up. And exhaling as you come down. One more time. And then reverse. Something I'm working on in my own practice is that I notice in all of Joe's pictures, I never really see him making a face that shows how he's breathing. Like he's never like puckering his lips or anything. And I'm like, is he breathing through his nose the whole time? I don't know. I guess, maybe. Okay, so I believe we did 3 in each direction. And so we're gonna go back to the sleigh again. And this time we're gonna do something a little bit more physical. And I am calling it like the reindeer diving down and the reindeer flying up. But really what it reminds me of a little bit is Swan and the Reformer. So it's like if we were gonna do Swan and the Reformer on the baby chair, you know, if that had a baby, what would it look like? And maybe it would look like this. Maybe you would have a different version. Okay, so taking a hold of both of your handles, you're gonna dive over the back of the chair like you're diving down to all the little houses below. And then you're gonna pull up on your handles and go up into the sky and circle your arms behind you and come back to neutral. Dive forward, coming over the chair, looking at all the houses below, and give a pull and lift the chest and open, circle down. Yeah, I like it. It's kind of cool, right? Forward and then lifting up. Just one more repetition of that. I'll give a little watch. I'll watch everybody see how it's going. Good. And then lifting up. Nice. I like it. Okay. So since we just did some back bending and we did a lot of back work, we're actually gonna turn around and work through the front again. Okay, so you can have a seat in the front like the way we began. Okay, can't believe I'm keeping my PJs on the whole time, but okay. All right. And I'm calling this one Santa's Bag of Toys. This is actually one of my favorite exercises to find the powerhouse, yeah, in case you've lost it. Sometimes we lose it. So we're gonna start here with the fists by the armpits. And I like to think of giving the chair back a piggyback ride. So this is why I call it Santa's like bag of toys. It's like you're putting the toys on your back. So it looks like this. Right? I think of pulling the chair back onto my back. And then similar to what we were doing before with this inflating, right? You're gonna pull the belly up away from the pubic bone, right? And then articulate. Oh, I'm looking at the reindeer in my pajamas. I'm trying to get one reindeer at a time into the pajamas, but you have to keep the chair back forward, chair back forward. Chair back is pulled forward because you're reaching so hard through your arms. And then when your head is finally up, you're gonna lean back, enjoy looking up, open the arms out to the sides, bring the fists back to the armpits, right fist to shoulders. Then dive down, taking the chair back onto your back. And then articulating up, really pulling your powerhouse up away from the pubic bone. Articulate, 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 articulate. The chair back is forward, it's forward, it's forward, it's forward, it's forward. And then leaning back. Big breath. Let me watch it, yeah? So go ahead and dive down, bringing the chair back forward. That's it. Now keep the chair back forward, keep it forward, keep it forward. Go one little bit of you at a time. Up, 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 up the chair, one little bit of you at a time. Good, then lean back finally and let the armpits open, stretch, open your arms. I love it. Let me watch it one more time. That looked great. Go ahead and dive down, carrying the sack of toys on your back. That's it, rolling up, articulating up one little bit at a time. Okay, good. We have one more exercise left, and I love this one. To me, it's kind of a big finish. For those of you who want to relate it to something, I think this is a lot like thigh stretch it away on the reformer, like the technique behind thigh stretch, that when your body is doing a back bend, that you never, ever, ever lose sight of the compression of your front body, right? That you have some support in your front body. The other thing it reminds me of is a little bit of down stretch on the reformer. All right, so we're going to come to a kneeling position on the chair, but facing away. Okay, so you're going to step this way, knees at the front, and hooking your feet around the sides, right? So my toes don't necessarily have to touch the ground. I'm just kind of hugging, right? Okay, and feel your belly tone right away. Think down stretch on the reformer, think thigh stretch, think those things. Okay, and then bring the fuzzies to your armpits, and you're going to push forward, and you're going to go up. And as you go up, really compress your abdominal wall, back bend, open, right? Bring the handles to your arms again. Feel your powerhouse, feel your scoop, punch forward. As you lift, feel the abdominals work. So I look up and then open. So it's a very restrained kind of back bend. That's right. Nice. I'm going to watch and let you guys do. So once again, punch forward and feel the lift in your low belly supporting you, supporting you, supporting you as you reach up. That's it. Good. And it really opens up your upper body so you can get ready for your back bends later. One more time, like bigger ones on the reformer and in other areas of the studio, maybe the back bend on the chair, the window chair, right? Tailbone dropping, tailbone dropping, tailbone dropping. Beautiful. Okay, let's finish by sitting once again, feet together, and let your head bow like you did in the very beginning. Right? Missing my handle. Okay. And you're going to take a breath into the back, right? Palms are up. Take a breath into the low back. Exhale, let it go. And then one last time, just articulate your back to the chair back. Yeah, you can let your handles go. And I want to thank you all for joining me. If you want to add anything into the chat to say goodbye, that would be wonderful. Thanks for joining me. It's been great seeing you. And I wish you all a happy and healthy holiday. You're also welcome. You're also welcome. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, everybody. Oh, thank you so much. Such nice things in the chat. Thank you so much. So sweet. Wishing you all good health. Happy holidays. Prego. Great to see you all. Thank you.